Good morning, everyone. We're Team 1B and we'll present to you today the case about Red Bull. We'll start off with an introduction about Red Bull, then we'll continue with a theory application about competitive advantages, then we'll continue with innovation and managerial implications. So, Red Bull is a leading brand in the market of energy drinks. They are very popular due to their revitalizing mix, which contains high quantities of caffeine, and that's also why they are very popular, especially under younger consumers, because they help with stress and they can help with focusing on schoolwork or just regular work. But nowadays consumers find a healthier lifestyle more important, and marketing such a highly competitive product needs innovative formulas to show that their product is more conscious about health and energy of consumers than other energy drinks.
The theory part for this week is about competitive advantage, and we will start with the industry-based view. Industry-based view suggests that the company must position itself against 5 external forces, and the company competitive advantage comes from the ability to structure itself to face those forces. The forces are the threat of rivalry, entry, substitutes, powerful suppliers, and powerful buyers. So to start off with the threat of rivalry for Red Bull, energy drink market is oligopolistic market, which means that there are few competitors. Red Bull has 43% of market share, and other competitors is Monster with 39% market share, Rockstar with 10%, and smaller companies with 8% market share combined. The industry is growing fast, which creates opportunities for other competitors for the future. The expected growth is 7.2% per year. So the predictor is that the industry will become more competitive over the years. Therefore, the threat of rivalry is medium. Next, the threat of entry. So, is there a threat that new entrants will appear in the market? For the energy drink market, there are high entry barriers. It's costly to develop distribution channels and establish economies of scale. So grabbing market share would be really hard because existing companies made huge investments and efforts to build their brand image. And research shows that that 40% of Red Bull customers would go to another store to find Red Bull if a store didn't have their product, which shows how developed the Red Bull brand image is. Therefore, threat of entry is kind of low. Next, the threat of substitutes. Substitutes can be coffee or energy shakes or some teas like yerba. As we know, they are cheaper and they are healthier than energy drinks. However, they have trade-offs with stimulation duration, caloric intake, or convenience. So on the one hand, there is a high threat of substitutes because of increasing healthy lifestyle, which might lead to decrease of consumption of energy drinks. But on the other hand, it's medium because Red Bull still has some advantages in terms of this stimulation duration, calories intake, or just the convenience. Now the threat of powerful suppliers. There are a lot of suppliers in this market, and Red Bull has a short supply chain. Additionally, it follows a simple production process which only requires a few raw materials. And because materials are standardized and easy to supply, there is a low threat of suppliers for Red Bull. And lastly, the threat of powerful buyers. Quality of the product is important to Red Bull buyers, as known from the research. And because Red Bull built an image of high quality product and also built a strong customer base, they have a power over setting the prices of their products. And additionally, Red Bull is market leader, and as we said, which also gives them more power over the buyers. So to sum up, the threat of powerful buyers is low.
All right, so you have already heard from us how we would say Red Bull is generating their competitive advantage based on an industry perspective. Now we're moving on to the resource-based view. We do this by including the resources as well as Red Bull's capabilities. starting with their tangible resource, or their main tangible resource, which is their energy drink, which have a unique and sweet taste. This is because of their special ingredients, which are namely caffeine, taurine, B-complex vitamins, sugar, and alpine's water. With regards to the intangible resources, we can say that Red Bull has a 43% market share in 2020, so last year. And Red Bull has therefore the highest market share of any energy drinks firm worldwide. Second, brand image, which is also a fundamental intangible resource of Red Bull's. Their brand image is a very appealing one that is also associated with extreme sports. And lastly, the brand value, which is defined as $11.1 billion. Red Bull was therefore under the top 100 of the world's most valuable brands in 2020, so last year. And more specifically, they scored the number 69 last year. All right, having a look at the main capability of Red Bull, we defined their main capability as their effective marketing strategy they are using. In general, Red Bull is sponsoring a variety of great sports to promote a cool public image and enhance their brand power further. They do this by first hosting events, as for example, winter sports, music, but also gaming events, where people wear, for example, shirts with logos, with the Red Bull logos on them. Second, Red Bull is also sponsoring various athletes who promote Red Bull as a brand. Third, Red Bull has also launched their own TV online channel that shows events which Red Bull is hosting. And last but not least, Red Bull has also an online magazine where they are talking about events that currently happen where Red Bull is involved. And in general, 150 people are employed for content marketing and their media strategy, which is why their marketing strategy is as effective as it is today. And now we're moving on to the innovation part.
Innovation management, because when we think about innovation, we often think about radical new products like Apple's iPhone or the Tesla car. But there are more ways of innovating than just a radical product. And one type of innovation is marketing, and Red Bull has been one of the leaders in innovative marketing in the past 34 years. And they've been doing this by not only creating a new product, but also by creating and launching a completely new market, which is the market for energy drinks. Because in '87, when they launched, it was the first in its kind, and it still is. It was the best back then, and it still is. Because now, almost over 30 years later, they still have a market share in the Netherlands of over 43%, even though it has some strong competitors like Monster or Bullet. And they have been doing this by not launching expensive marketing campaigns or extensive, but by smart marketing. So they know what the target market is, and they know when to campaign. And they are famous for this. You can see Red Bull in clubs, on parties, but also with extreme sports or with publicity stunts. And this creative and fun way of marketing, it really is a unique view on marketing a single product. And Red Bull's philosophy is what makes them stand out, and that is that they place the image and the content first. So it's about the story, it's about the brand, it's about what you experience when you think about Red Bull. And the product, they place the product second, so it's the Red Bull can itself. And this unique philosophy, it really makes them stand out from other soft drink sellers like Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Because when you think about Red Bull, you think about having adventures, about getting energy, about being with friends, about having fun, and yeah, this is really why Red Bull is such an innovative brand when it comes to marketing. Let's continue.
So I will be briefly talking about the managerial implications of the Red Bull case. When summarizing our talking points, we come to the following conclusions. The drink itself is not really that special, and there are many other different energy drinks that do better in taste tests. So what does Red Bull make the undisputed market leader? They know how to market their product in a way that none of their competitors do. They are highly innovative in the way they market their product by using different channels, such as sponsoring athletes, hosting events, or even having an own TV channel, and have built a loyal user base as a result. In the Porter 5 forces analysis, we concluded that the biggest danger for Red Bull are the substitute products, such as coffee, energy drinks, and teas, such as yerba, which can be cheaper and healthier products. So Red Bull have to adjust their strategy to that.